As you desire.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. Won't find better.
The dogs were yelping all night long.
And so I shall. I would watch out were I you. See there? That's a trap.
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again. And where is Zevran? I don't see him with you. How very disappointing. Don't bother. I know very well he travels with you.
Here I am, Taliesin. Tell me, were you sent, or did you volunteer for the job?
Oh ho! And he makes an appearance. I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake.
And I'm not about to let that happen.
What? You've gone soft.
I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Indeed. Yes.
there? That's a trap. I would watch out for you.
And so here is them. And where is Zevran? I don't see him with you. How very disappointing. Yes, by all means. I simply wish to say hello to an old friend.
Here I am, Taliesin. Tell me, were you sent?
Oh ho! I volunteer.
Is that...
You can return with me, Zevran. I know what...
And...
What?
I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no.
Indeed. Yes.
See there? That's a trap.
Taliesin is dead, and I am free of the crows. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out. A very good thing. It is in fact what I had hoped for ever since you decided not to kill me. I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the practical thing to do, no? There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. Will you let me go? All right. You make a convincing argument. You do seem to stumble onto treasure on a regular basis somehow. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
Lovely. Of course.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
The servant's entrance is on the other side of the house. We must slip past this crowd to reach it. We will have to be very careful. Our How is inside. The estate is in poor repair. The new owl, he has not been very prompt in paying his workmen. I will be right behind you. This way.
Oh, Carpenter's Craft Hall has had enough of house convenience. put off again.
Nor will the stonemen. It's been a month since someone was going about.
And so I shall.
Someone's creeping around down there. Go check it out.
Yeah, someone is coming. Lovely. They say if you toss a coin over your shoulder into that fountain, you'll come back to Denerim. Provided the Owl's Chamberlain doesn't have you thrown in the dungeon, of course. Well, all right. I can distract the guards, but you must move quickly. Hurry! My lady does not have much time. Are you all prepared? I will go distract the guards. I will lure them into the courtyard. Wait in the bushes. Oh, you must come! I saw something! By the fountain! I think it was a darkspawn!
Darkspawn?
They will drag us all underground to be eaten!
Should we call for help?
Did you fall off a cart full of stupid? Call for help? So they can see us act like scared little girls because of some knife-eared wench?
They will eat us all alive! Please, get help!
If there is something out there and we don't sound the alarm, we'll look worse than scared.
And drast these holy knickers. Fine, we'll check the courtyard, if it'll keep you from wetting yourself. But there's nothing there.
Thank you. Oh! It was over here! Quickly!
took me forever to be rid of those two. You must be careful now. The servants, they will not look closely at anyone in uniform. All guards are alike to a cook, no? But you should not draw attention to yourself. Most of the guards are new. They will not know you for a stranger at a glance. It is best to keep your distance from all of them and try to blend in. She's in a guest room off the main hall. Andraste, guide us.
This kitchen is a disgrace. How did the old armed servants ever cook anything in here? No one ever said the Kendalls had any sense. For Andraste's sake, don't be doing it today. This roast is charred on one side. There's no help for it. We'll just trim it and feed the scraps to the dogs. We'll fetch with the fairy route and all.
Not much. How's two quiet? Probably roasting the elves that broke in here.
Elves? Isn't that a shame? When did you get back from Higher?
The Grey Warden is here, my lady.
Thank the Maker. I would greet you properly, but I'm afraid we've had a setback. My host was not content with leaving me under heavy guard. He sealed the door by magic. Find the mage who cast the spell. He'll most likely be at Howe's side. Well, if he didn't know you were here, he soon will.
Please, Warden, I beg you, do not leave my queen here.
Free me, and I promise you my aid in the Landsmeet.
We do not have much time. We must go before the guards discover us. Count Howe will probably be in his rooms. They're at the end of the hall, on the left.
What? Who goes there?
I thank you for creating such distraction, stranger. I have been waiting days for the opportunity. You never hear music in the sound of a key turning in a lock until you've been imprisoned. I am Riordan, Senior Grey Warden of Jada. And you must be Duncan's last recruit. Yes, you match his description. I saw him go into the dungeons. He may still be there. With an offer of hospitality and a poisoned chalice. I was fool enough to think Loghain didn't yet know who I was. Yes, these are my records. The names of the dead I could recognize at Ostagar. What I could find of Duncan's own recruitment records. Copies of the joining ritual I rescued from our Denerim vault. Those should never be seen by any outside eyes, but I trust in their encryption. Would that I could, for Ferelden sorely needs them. But for the joining to work, the recruit needs not only fresh Darkspawn blood, but a drop of blood preserved from an archdemon. Ferelden's supply should have been in the vault, but it was gone. I can only imagine someone took it out and Loghain either confiscated or destroyed it. As you know, the joining's chance of success is slim anyway. Loghain has done far worse to the Wardens than cut us off from recruiting. And from the rumors flying through Denerim, removing him from the throne is already your plan, no? It seems to me the first order of business is to leave this place. It will do neither of us good to be caught at the site of a massacre. I will seek you out later, after I find a good physician. And good luck, sister.
Lovely. Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Everyone's at dinner, don't worry. In that case, come here.
Lovely.
I hope the cook's not made
asleep
mutton
again.
again.
Who goes? You think you're clever, do you? Anybody tries to come in here without Hal's say-so, we get to do what we like with them. I think we finally got a bit of entertainment here, lads.
Watch out! Begin the
Of course. As you desire. Well, all right. As you desire. Well, all right.
Don't leave me here. Get me out of here. That... Was this supposed to be a lesson? Did my father think it funny to leave me for so long before sending you? You move in august company, stranger. I am Oswin, son of Ban Sigurd, of the Dragon's Peak Banon. If you aren't one of our soldiers, pray tell me, who should I be thanking for my rescue? Then I have no question about why you would come, Warden. For it is your men who have suffered the most here. You have my heartfelt gratitude. And I assume the gratitude of the entire Dragon's Peak Banon. If my father sent no one after me, I can only assume that he does not yet know the true colors of the snakes he is allied with. But if you talk to him, I'm certain he would offer you any reward you might ask. Then there is a Landsmeet after all. Howe said the Jarl of Redcliffe was dead, and the Landsmeet called off. I swear, if there be any forum to speak out against Loghain, my father will be there. Now, please, I must try to get to him. I cannot see the last of this place too soon.
I tried to be merciful. Well, all right.
Well, well, the Grey Warden. I must say I'm surprised Eamon would condone you invading my castle and murdering my men. Is he losing faith in the persuasive powers of his land's meat? The traitorous bitch has you under her thumb. Honora does love games. I'm surprised she'd play with the likes of you. You should have left when you had the chance, Warden. Slunk off to the Anderfells to hide with the rest of your kind. This Landsmeet is a farce. Loghain will triumph, and you will die.
It's your time to I need healing soon.
Well, well, the Grey Warden. Is he losing faith in the persuasive power? You should have left when you had the chance, Warden. Slunk off to the Anderfells.
You will learn fear me. Die. You cannot win. Your drooling needs some dignity. Oh my. What to do? You should run while you can. I am your It's a fight. How too easy.
Make her spit on you. I deserved more.
And so I shall.
Of course. Well, all right. Of course.
They said to retreat. The horn sounded, and we turned, and then the screams. We rode, and they screamed and screamed and... Mother, can you smell the blood? They said it was only Darkspawn. But we ate them too. They died, and we left them in the swamp. The witch. The witch!
Do you suppose he actually saw my mother there? Or is he just blaming her in his madness?
Safe? Is there a safe? Perhaps next door?
What month is it? Are you some enemy of our Urians? Please, I feel like I've spent half my life down here. Dead. Then who's ruling? His son, Vaughn. He struck me down and I woke up here. People were so angry, they were thinking of petitioning the king. There have been many changes since they caught me. I need to find out what happened. I need to get home, or flee the city. I thank you for your aid, stranger. I wish I had more than gratitude to offer.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
My thanks. I look more the part than you do. We must go quickly and avoid notice. If Howe's people find me, I'll be killed. And my people will insist on escorting me back to the palace, where my father may also have me killed.
Warden, in the name of the Regent, I am placing you under arrest for the murder of Rendon Howe and his men-at-arms. Surrender, and you may be shown mercy.
We have killed so many other guards. What do a few more matter?
Are you sure this is what you wish?
I'm surprised this ended peacefully. Bring the Warden. Loghain doesn't care about the rest.
Eamon, we have a problem.
Oh, good. I was starting to worry this would be easy.
Calm down. What has happened?
The Warden has been captured.
What? How could this happen?
Never mind that. The question is how to free her. Calthrian will take her to Fort Draken. Getting in will be no small feat.
You look like you've been dragged through 10 kinds of crap, friend. What did you do? You got some other business to attend to. We're none of us going nowhere for a while. You think so, do you? Just one person assaulting Fort Draken. Good luck with that. Sure. I'll just hold my breath, shall I?
State your business.
We have come to perform last rites for a condemned prisoner.
What for? Mother Augustine is already here.
Let us pray, sister. Though they cannot find it in their hearts to show compassion to wretched prisoners, do not sentence them to an eternity walking the fade alone, preyed upon by spirits and demons.
All right. Wait over there. I'll get the captain to let you in. Maker's breath.
Not to worry, I can handle the captain.
All right, what's this about?
We have been sent to minister the chant for the prisoners here.
How many priests does it take to pray for a handful of wretched criminals? Fine. I'm not one to argue with the chantry.
What's the point of putting ballistae inside the fort?
This might be tricky. It's done. I don't think we'll be able to talk our way past anyone back here.
Intruder!
Done.
Push them back!
Shh. You'll draw attention to us.
Warden, surrender, and you may be shown mercy.
Are you sure this is what you wish?
Eamon, we have a problem.
Oh,
Calm.
The...
What?
Never... Count...
You look like you've been dragged through 10 kinds of crap, friend. What did you do? You got some other business to attend to? You think so, do you? Just one person assaulting Fort Draken. Good luck with that. Sure. I'll just hold my breath, shall I?
State your business.
We have come on chantry business.
And Draste's arse you have. You're no priest.
I told you this was a terrible idea.
Surrender, and you may be shown mercy.
Are you sure this is what you wish?
Bring the...
Oh.
Calm down.
The warden ha...
What?
Never... Count...
You look like you've been dragged through 10 kinds of crap, friend. What did you do? Who calls that a crime? More like a public service. Still, they'll hang you for it. You think so, do you? Just one person assaulting Fort Draken. Sure. I'll just hold my breath, shall I?
State your business.
Making a
I wasn't told about anything being shipped in today.
Well, could you ask someone? Pretty please?
Fine.
Not to worry. I can handle the captain.
All right, what's this about?
Making a delivery, Captain.
I wasn't notified about this.
It was a little spur of the moment, I'll admit. Cook at the Royal Palace had a lot of soup bones left over and wanted to send them to the dogs here.
Table scraps? Oh, Maker. Fine, take them to the kennel.
Putting ballistae inside the fort.
This might be tricky.
To be merciful. Let's make this quick. Here comes trouble. I never liked this part. Is that all you got?
Right away.
I'll try to be merciful.
It's done. Right away. There you are. Follow me, the Arl is waiting for us.
Thank you kindly, friend. I think I won't be waiting around if you don't mind.
As you desire. Of course. Get a little.
Let's make this quick.
It is done. And so I shall. This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Well, aren't you sweet and attentive? Of course. Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you? Really? You think so? You're so sweet.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bedbugs had fleas. Your wish?
Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. We have been praying for your safe return, Warden. I was uncertain you would respond as you did, considering the consequences. I am glad you did. Thank you. Now, however, we must work together. And quickly. My father has gone mad. I didn't believe it at first, but he is gripped by a paranoia so severe it prevents him from seeing sense. He saw me as a threat, yet even now I'm certain he will be telling the nobles you are dangerous murderers that have kidnapped and mind-controlled me. He may even believe it. I thought so. I'd hoped so. Howe's influence was strong. His death can only be a good thing, but even that will not be enough. I know my father, and he is committed to his course. He will see this through, no matter what. You will need ammunition come the Landsmeet, and I can help you in that regard. You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset, which means that How and my father must have given them reason. I don't know what is happening there, but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Nora, but you could have sent this information with your maid.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Howe's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Elena to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet. But you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me. I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough, and decent, but even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Honora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow, but...
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
Well, she's quite spirited. I remember when Loghain first brought her to Denerim. Poor Kaelin was a good boy, but Honora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same. Loghain is the problem at hand, yes. We need to do all we can to erode his support before we call the lands meet. Maker knows what that man is capable of now. This is an alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united against Loghain. Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Honora means to give up her power easily. Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain. Are you thinking you might stand a chance at courtship? It would be unseemly for her to marry so soon after Kaelin's death. She wouldn't take that risk unless it helps her secure the throne. Honora was a capable administrator for Kaelin's lands, but she has not a drop of royal blood. We did not fight the Orlesians all those years just to lose our royal line in a single generation. Not when there's a surviving son of the blood.
No, I don't, which I've told both of you on many occasions. If Honora's turned against Loghain, I say let her keep the crown. It looks better on her anyway.
You're both wrong. With a few months of experience, Alistair will make a fine king. He knows how to lead troops to defend his land. He knows how to stand and fight for justice. He knows how to show compassion to those less fortunate, and how to trust to the Maker's guidance to know right from wrong. And he knows who to turn to for aid, should that training fail him. He will be fine. Ferelden was first united by Calenhad, the Silver Knight. For 400 years, his descendants have ruled Ferelden. That was the heritage we preserved from the Orlesians. And it is the heritage I will fight for as long as one of Calenhad's descendants still lives. Without that to unite us, we could scatter back to warring Terniers. We certainly have a great deal to plan. Of course, if I might make a suggestion, go speak with Honora. She will either be a powerful ally or a powerful enemy, and the sooner we know which she is, the better.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me. I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne. That is exactly what I am proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot. Once I am queen, I will be in a position to grant you whatever you wish. And I shall. Alistair might promise you the same, I suppose. But I would ask which is better. The gratitude of a weak king, or of a strong queen. And even if it is not for you, think of what I could do for the Grey Wardens. Think of what I could do for your people. I trust I have made my point. Tempting. Is this what you are actually proposing? My hand for your support? Very well. It is too good an opportunity to pass up. Once I am coronated, I will take your hand as my consort. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain. Now, I suppose, comes the task of dealing with my father. That will be no small feat, of course, but I am certain you already know this. I imagine you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me? No. And while I know your concern is hardly disinterested, still, thank you.
one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will. And you wish to do this in front of an audience, do you? Come to think of it, I find myself no longer caring.
Okay, here. Okay, for some reason, after restarting my computer yesterday, it muted me. Thanks for telling me. Now I have to go for my whole spiel of the whole polycule situation again. Okay. So, we're engaged to, or promised. It's not even Friday the 13th anymore. Come on. Like, first the 13th installment has problems. Then, of course, the actual Friday. This game is cursed. Confirmed. Anyway, the polycule situation. So we are currently, we have mods that allow us to marry Honora, even as a female Dalish elf. We have mods that allow us to romance multiple characters, regardless of basically making them all player sexual. So we're romancing Liliana and Morrigan. We already had to kind of convince them that to like you know, we had to come up with the idea of like how we managed to convince them both, particularly Morrigan, to allow us to continue being romantically involved with Liliana. But that's, I've already gone over that. I'm pretty sure I wasn't needed when I went over that in previous installments. So I'm gonna try to slow down to talk by talking, because I'm really embarrassed by the fact that I never noticed that the audio wasn't moving. Like, I had multiple monitors for a reason. I just don't monitor my monitors. Anyway, thanks for telling me. So we're now effectively betrothed to Honora, and we convinced Liliana by approaching it from the angle of we want to be able to do good by being Honora's consort, and you know, we could have her the ear of the queen and all of that. And, you know, influence her to actually help the city elves and maybe forge alliances with the Dalish, particularly because we are an elven princess. Our deceased father was a keeper. I have this idea that like maybe we have like a lineage going back to the ancient elves, and you know, maybe even the non-evil ancient elves that weren't featured in Velgard. If those don't exist, then I suppose we might be related to the Dread Wolf in some way. I don't know. Or Mythal, or something. I don't know. Which actually, us being related to Mythal would actually be very interesting because of spoilers. It also would make a relationship with Morrigan very interesting. I mean, she is like several times removed, so you know, in her defense. Anyway, so Morrigan, we would still approach it from the angle of power, but we also be talking about like, you know, if she decides to stay with us, then she would have a position of power and protection from the Templars and from anything that would want to hurt her or hunt her down or whatever, and she could have her own influence over things, potentially. Be like a grand mage or something, if she so desires. So, like, right now she's kind of thinking about it, and probably contemplating talking us out of it, or giving us an ultimatum that, like, hey, it's either me or the queen. But of course that's not what's going to happen, because the game doesn't have anything in its code to make that happen. So we had to kind of just roleplay here and think of ways to allow what we plan to have happen. As a matter of role-playing. Anyway, as I was saying before, I was politely told that I am muted. Bunch of things you can do. You can like, you can subscribe, you can encourage me to play all of the DLCs if you want to. I think the one that I'm definitely going to play is Witch Hunt. Awakening is maybe a little too long for me, and I'm kind of... I'm afraid that I'm gonna like not be able to get into it like I was when I last tried to play it, and that I'm just gonna be tired of the gameplay and mechanics of Dragon Age, and more excited to move on to Dragon Age 2. So please provide your best arguments for why I should play Awakening or any of the DLCs beyond Witch Hunt in the comments on YouTube, or right here in chat if you happen to be watching. Besides the VOD. Yeah. So there's Patreon, there's like Instagram, all these socials you can check out. There's links in the doobly-doo, or the towel section, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Regardless of all of that, I thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye!